Together with our differences, together we are bolder, braver, stronger.
You can't heal in the same mindset that keeps breaking you. A lot of people seek healing. However, that transformation cannot materialize while holding on to the same mindset that is producing the pain. Welcome to Holding Conversations, the space where we use conversations to turn life's transitions into lessons for growth. Many people are not stuck because they lack opportunities. They are stuck because they've not challenged their thinking. That same mindset that tolerates disalignment, that normalizes dysfunctions, and avoids necessary decisions is often the same mindset asking for change. However, transformation does not respond to our desires. It responds to disruptions. Before anything changes externally, something must shift on the inside. You must be aware of the beliefs you accepted without questions, the environment you justified instead of outgrowing, and the habits that feel familiar but are quietly limiting you. Growth begins the moment you stop calling dysfunction comfort. Transformation is not a moment, it's a practice. It's the discipline of choosing new thoughts even when the old ones feel easier. It begins with reframing how you see yourself, letting go of narratives that keep you small, and interrupting the internal patterns that no longer align with who you are becoming. Healing is not accidental, it's intentional. And this is exactly why this season is so important for me. Because I'm not just talking about transformation, I'm walking in it. I'm proud to introduce RHED Consulting. RHED is where strategy meets brand identity. We help small businesses and startups build credible, revenue-ready brands through strategic brand development, mission and vision clarity, website content strategy, company profile development, corporate branding solutions, and branded experiences that help businesses show up with confidence and credibility. Many businesses are not overlooked because they lack value. They're often overlooked because they lack clarity, positioning, and brand experience that communicates who they are with confidence. And that is what RHED was built to solve. So, when I say you can't heal in the same mindset that keeps breaking you, I mean that personally and professionally. You can't build a new life with an old way of thinking, and you can't build a strong brand with weak positioning. At some point, growth requires you to think differently, show up differently, and build differently. That is true for your healing, for your purpose, and for your brand. When your mindset changes, everything begins to follow. Your decisions become clearer, your standards become higher, and your relationships become more aligned. You stop negotiating with what no longer serves you, and you start building a life that reflects your growth. That is how you move from repeating cycles to creating new outcomes. So, the question is not whether you want to heal, but are you willing to think differently than the version of you that was hurting? Because healing is not found in staying the same, it's found in becoming new. And as I continue building on not just this platform, but also RHED Consulting, I want to ensure that every conversation you hear on this platform reflects the same level of depth and intentionality. So, going forward, holding conversations will now be released bi-weekly, not because we're slowing down, but because we're becoming more intentional, more clarity, more structure, new collaborations, and more meaningful conversations. Now here's my call to action. If this conversation challenges you, then it's time to go beyond awareness into committing to transformation. And don't forget to like, share with a friend, and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, keep holding space for growth, for grace, and for greatness.
Together with our differences, together we are bolder, braver, stronger.